Sigma males are some of the most misunderstood men in society. They move in silence, operate on their own terms, and refuse to be tied down by social expectations. But one of the biggest mysteries about them is their unique approach to helping others while keeping their guard up. If you've ever met a Sigma male, you might have noticed something strange. He has no problem helping people, whether it's offering advice, lending a hand, or guiding someone through a difficult situation. But at the same time, he remains distant, never truly letting anyone in. Why is that? Why does a man who refuses to depend on others still choose to help but never fully trust? The answer is simple. Experience has taught him that trust is dangerous. Sigma males are not born skeptical. They become that way through hard lessons and painful betrayals. They've seen what happens when you trust too easily, how people switch sides when it benefits them, how friendships crumble over petty drama, and how even family members can turn against you when given the right incentive. But unlike bitter or resentful people, Sigmas don't let this change their core values. They still believe in kindness. They still help when they can. They still offer wisdom to those who need it. But trust? That's something entirely different. A Sigma male might save you from drowning, but that doesn't mean he'll hand you his home address. He might guide you through a tough situation, but he won't tell you his deepest secrets. He'll give without expecting anything in return, but he won't depend on you to do the same. This is the Sigma paradox. They are lone wolves, but not heartless. They are kind, but not naive. They help, but they do not attach. And in a world where loyalty is rare, where honesty is feared, and where people will sell out even their closest friends for personal gain, Sigma males have learned one undeniable truth. Help everyone. Trust no one. So in this video, we're going to break down exactly why Sigma males operate this way. And once you understand it, you'll start to see the world in a whole new way. Reason 1, they've seen how easily people betray trust. The reason Sigma males don't trust others easily isn't because they're paranoid. It's because they've learned the hard way. They've seen how quickly friendships can turn into betrayals, how easily people can change when power or money is involved, how trust, once broken, never fully heals. Unlike the average person, a Sigma doesn't blindly assume the best in everyone. He isn't cynical, but he is realistic. And reality has shown him time and time again that trust is a fragile thing. In the modern world, trust is treated like a cheap commodity. Companies lie to customers for profit. Politicians deceive the public to gain power. Friends stab each other in the back over petty drama. Sigma males see this pattern clearly, while most people remain oblivious. They know that trusting someone without caution is like giving them a loaded gun and hoping they don't pull the trigger, so they choose carefully. They may help someone in need, give them advice, or even offer protection. But trust? That's a completely different story. A Sigma male must see proof of loyalty before lowering his guard. And that's why they often seem distant, even to those they help. Reason 2, they see helping as a reflection of their own strength. Most people help others because they want something in return. Validation, praise, a favor. But for a Sigma male, helping isn't about others. It's about himself. They help people because it proves one thing. They don't need anything in return. For a Sigma, offering assistance doesn't come with expectations. They don't keep a mental scoreboard. They don't expect loyalty in return. They don't help just to gain leverage. They do it because they can, and because they know that if they were in the same position, they wouldn't ask for help. They'd figure it out themselves. Helping others is a sign of self-sufficiency. It's proof that they are strong enough to give, without needing to take. This is what separates them from others. While most people help with strings attached, a Sigma helps because he is in control of himself, his resources, and his choices. Reason 3, they've learned that most people can't handle honesty. One of the fastest ways to lose trust in people is to tell them the truth. Sigma males don't believe in fake smiles and sugar-coated lies. If they see a problem, they call it out. If someone is being weak, they say it. If something doesn't make sense, they challenge it. And this makes people uncomfortable. Most people claim they want honesty, but what they actually want is comfort. They want to hear what makes them feel good, not what helps them grow. They want validation, not constructive criticism. They want people who agree, not people who think. Sigma males see this as a massive weakness in modern society. They don't waste time lying to protect egos. They don't pretend to agree just to fit in. And because of this, they often find themselves isolated, not by choice, but by reality. So when they meet new people, they keep their guard up. They observe, analyze, and test before they decide if someone can handle the truth. And in most cases, they find that people can't. This is why they help everyone, but trust no one. Because in a world that fears honesty, trust is a rare currency. Reason 4, they know that true loyalty is rare. Sigma males are not easily fooled by words. They don't trust promises, they trust actions. They don't believe in loyalty unless it has been proven over time. This is why, even though they might help others, they do so with zero expectations. Most people only stick around when things are good. But the moment things go wrong, they disappear. They betray. They switch sides in an instant. Sigma males have seen this happen over and over. They've watched people betray their closest friends for money, for status, or for selfish gain. So they don't gamble with trust. Instead, they give people opportunities to prove themselves. They observe over time. They see if a person stays consistent in actions, not words. And if they do, that's when a Sigma slowly starts to trust. But until then, they remain a mystery. They might offer help, guidance, and protection. But deep inside, they are still watching, still analyzing, and still deciding whether someone is worthy of trust. Reason 5, they know their strength comes from isolation. At the end of the day, Sigma males don't trust others easily because they don't need to. They have mastered the art of being alone. They know that relying too much on others is a weakness, that placing blind trust in people is a liability, that in the end, the only person they can truly count on is themselves. This doesn't make them bitter. It makes them strong. Sigma males don't mind helping people. They don't mind offering guidance, protection, or support. But when it comes to trust, that is something they give only to those who prove they deserve it. And in a world where loyalty is rare, honesty is feared, and betrayal is common, Sigma males have learned to stand alone, not because they want to, but because they have to. At the end of the day, Sigma males aren't cold-hearted. They're just careful. They've seen too much, experienced too many betrayals, and learned the hard way that trust is a currency most people spend recklessly. It's not that they don't want to trust, it's that they can't afford to. But despite that, they still choose to help. They still choose to guide, support, and offer wisdom. Why? Because Sigma males aren't selfish. They just understand human nature too well. They know that most people will take more than they give, and that's exactly why they refuse to depend on anyone. A Sigma will never be the guy who expects favors in return. He helps because he wants to, not because he's keeping score. But the moment you mistake his kindness for weakness, the moment you think he's just another fool waiting to be used, that's when he disappears. Sigma males have a rule: help freely, but never attach. They are ghosts in people's lives, showing up when needed, offering value, and then fading into the background. They don't need recognition, they don't need gratitude, and they certainly don't need fake loyalty. But this raises an interesting question. Is the Sigma male's approach right or wrong? Some might say it's lonely, others might call it wise. But at the end of the day, it's survival. The modern world isn't built for trust, it's built for advantage. And the moment you forget that, you set yourself up for disappointment. So if you've ever wondered why Sigma males keep their guard up, now you know. They're not bitter, they're just aware. They see the world for what it is, and instead of playing the game, they simply move in silence. Now let me ask you, do you relate to this mindset? Have you ever helped people only to realize that trust is a dangerous game? If so, drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you're a true Sigma at heart, you already know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And as always, stay sharp, stay aware, and keep moving in silence. I'll see you in the next one.